Stay with Minneapolis, where a federal judge heard arguments on Monday over Minnesota's challenge to the Trump administration's immigration enforcement crackdown, posing rather skeptical questions to both sides about the effort that has led to the two fatal shootings by federal officers. District Judge Catherine Menendez now is considering whether to grant requests by the state and the cities of Minneapolis to, in fact, temporarily halt the immigration operation. She's also said that the case is a priority. However, she has issued no immediate ruling. Now, the Judge Menendez here, the district judge, also questioned the government's motivation behind the crackdown and expressed skepticism about a letter recently sent by Attorney General Pam Bondi to Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Now, this letter asked the state government for access to voter rolls to, in fact, turn over state Medicaid and food assistance records and also to repeal sanctuary policies.
A federal judge in Minnesota is deciding whether or not to grant an order sought by the state and by the cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul that would essentially shut down the Trump administration's immigration crackdown on Minnesota, which is called Operation Metro Surge. The state essentially wants to return the situation to where it was before the federal government surged in ICE and Border Patrol officers at the beginning of December. An attorney for the Justice Department argued that the federal officers are acting within their legal authority to enforce federal immigration law. This case has taken on added urgency because of the deaths of two people in Minneapolis at the hands of federal officers, which have sparked widespread protests amid the intensifying federal crackdown. After the hearing, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison spoke to reporters. He said that there's a lot at stake in this case, not just for Minnesota, but also for the rest of the country. He says that it comes down to state sovereignty and whether or not states have the power to protect themselves.